Welcome back to Cousin John Car Stuff. So here's a rather interesting situation that I've been made aware of recently. Customer walks into a dealership, wants to buy a truck. Dealer doesn't have the truck in stock, but what we can do is do all the paperwork, and it's in transit, so to speak. It's at the factory being built, and that way it's yours. It can't be sold to anyone else. Now traditionally, and this is first I've heard of the scenario I just told you, traditionally in-transit vehicles are sold with a deposit. Fully refundable. It's due in on this day of this month, and if there's a major delay, then the deposit is refundable because the dealer knows they can sell that vehicle to a person who walks in off the street, probably that same day or the next day. So what's happened is there's delays with this vehicle the customer is buying, and the customer still has to make payments and pay the insurance on a vehicle which doesn't exist yet. Now, the credit union, the customer's credit union, issued the loan, but does not have the documents for a lien on the vehicle. This is getting very complicated, but as I heard this, I was already formulating what could possibly help the customer get the deal undone or whatnot. I mean, it's all rolling into one final resolution. Did the customer have a trade-in? We don't know. One thing at a time here. So, in Texas, you have to process paperwork for registration and everything within 20 or 30 days. Once it hits that mark, the dealer will have to pay the penalties and fees for not processing the title in a timely manner, or the paperwork for title. Now, is this customer going to get plates for a vehicle they don't have? What's the customer supposed to do with the plates? Now, to the dealer's credit, a little bit to their credit, they gave the customer one of their loaner vehicles, in-stock vehicles, something to drive until the customer's vehicle comes in. It's just a real mess, which I am still now going through all the options. Another channel broke this story. I've emailed the other channel if they can put me in touch with the customer, and it's going to take some work, but I believe the final resolution is the customer either gets a vehicle which is going to be comparable to what they have that's coming in that may not be pre-sold, or the customer can take and call off the deal and do everything as if it hadn't happened in the first place. I've got a lot of different options, a lot of different avenues to go. Doesn't mean I'll be successful. And somebody might say, but John, that means he's going to have to pay you a lot of money to get this done. No. I'm not going to charge anything. The best would be, the worst for this individual would be a cup of coffee and dessert at a sit-down restaurant, a few dollars. I just don't like seeing folks in this position. I won't say somewhere in Texas, that's all I'll say. And I've got some free time coming up. I'd say within a matter of 4 or 5 hours, we could have a resolution. It all hinges on the other channel. If they put me in touch with the consumer and the consumer is agreeable to be put in touch with me to work on this. If neither of those happen, I'll just have to follow the outcome on the other channel. If you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. But as soon as I saw this, I knew this is my next video. I just saw this a very short time ago, got everything together, and here we are. So, I'll keep you updated, and we'll see what happens. It's just unbelievable. But we shall see. And the other channel and I might collaborate. We'll have to see what happens. I just sent out initial email. Could be a few days before I hear something back. Could be later today. Could take them time to get a hold of this individual. And they may wish to speak to me by phone and compare notes, etc. So we shall see. Again, please like, share, subscribe. Please help the channel grow, because it's you that's gotten the channel to where it is and continued growth. I'd be most appreciative, and until next time, take care, be safe. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll let you know as it materializes what happens. Until then.